It's been a while since I've been on these YouTube waves, but I'm glad to be here. I'm not going to take up very much of your time at all. Um, the presidential election has come to an end, and I just want to thank every single person who voted for Joe Biden in this presidential election. Um, 76 million of you and counting. Give yourselves a round of applause. I hope that you celebrated. So many people all over the country and all around the world in the streets celebrating the election victory of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And we helped to make history. We helped to, um, you know, certainly avoid another term of Donald Trump and the fascism of the Republican Party. I mean, the Republican Party's fascism still exists. But I am thankful that in 72 more days, Donald Trump will be no more in the White House and most likely heading to prison. But really, the purpose of this message is to thank you, for voting for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. We have some challenges ahead. We're going to have to provide plans and an agenda to make sure that the Biden Harris administration does what we would like it to do, what we elected it to do, which is to slow down this virus dramatically, to restore the dignity of a lot of people, including dreamers, make sure that Black people are getting rightful access to all the things that institutions that we have been locked out of. And we have to keep pushing on this, pushing to make sure that Black people are not being murdered with impunity in these streets. You know, the state violence against Black people has gone on for centuries, and we will have to keep pushing our Black Lives Matter agenda. That's one of the many things we're going to have to do. As importantly as that is what's coming up on the immediate horizon tomorrow, Tuesday, as the Supreme Court oral arguments for the Obamacare dismissal. I mean, the Republican Party and Donald Trump want to get rid of the Affordable Care Act, and they will be making arguments in the Supreme Court to do so starting tomorrow in a case called California against Texas. So keep your eye on that. Finally, most immediately of all, even after that or before that, is the Georgia Senate races, two of them in the Georgia United States Senate races. It's Jon Ossoff and Raphael Warnock. Both of them are Democrats, and both of them are looking to win their seats against incumbent Republicans. And given the fact that Georgia is heading the way of Joe Biden, I think there's a great chance that we can actually sweep those two seats into Democratic control, which would mean that the Democrats would control the Senate outright. If the Democrats were to win just one of those two seats, you'd be looking at a 50-50 Senate with Democratic control coming in Vice President-elect, soon to be Vice President Kamala Harris. She would be breaking the tie as the president of the Senate. So that's what we're looking at. But we want both seats. We don't just want one. We want both. We were supposed to get 3 seats minimum net gain pickups from Republicans. Why not get greedy? Let's get 4. These 2 runoffs are on January 5th, and it's imperative that we get involved right now and we help people out in Georgia, whether it's by text banking, phone banking, whether it is volunteering in some other way, whether it is donating money to the 2 campaigns. Jon Ossoff's website is elect, E-L-E-C-T, John, Jon.com, electjon.com. And Reverend Raphael Warnock's website is Warnock for Georgia. That's WARNOCK, F as in Frank, O-R, Georgia, GEORGIA.com. And you can go to both websites. There's lots of places to volunteer, phone bank. We've got to work really hard. If you are looking to see another stimulus package, another stimulus bill, if you're someone who knows people who are desperately in need of a stimulus package to help them out, if you yourself are hoping for another stimulus package to help you out or anybody else, you need to work on this campaign, on both of these campaigns, whether it's phone banking, whether it is any kind of text banking, whatever you can do. We have 2 months, just under, to get this done. We really do have to work hard. If you do not want to see Mitch McConnell controlling the Senate anymore as the majority leader, then you want to make sure you can work as hard as you can, in what little time you may be able to devote to this in your busy life. Make sure that you do this because this is really important now. I know we're still celebrating, obviously, a major victory, which is going to be, when all is said and done, a landslide victory for Joe Biden when all is said and done. Um, but we also, with the champagne and whatever other beverage of choice that we may be drinking or not drinking, we then have to turn our attention, in fact, right now, to these two Georgia Senate races. The money is going to be flying in like nobody's business. And we're going to have to work just as hard, if not harder, um, with these two Senate seats as we did to get Joe Biden and Kamala Harris in the White House. So this is really critical. If you want to see uh, choice protected on the federal level, if you want to see a stimulus bill, if you want to see the Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act passed in the Senate, if you want to see the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act passed in the Senate, and they become laws, obviously, if you want to see that and so much more, all kinds of bills that are now been sitting on McConnell's desk for literally a year and a half, almost 2 years. If you want to dust the cobwebs off of those bills and you want to see them passed in the next Congress beginning sometime in January, then you will want to make sure that you get involved here. Not with that noise, but get involved here um, in these two Senate campaigns. So make sure you do. Make sure you get involved. I'm going to be doing more of these videos as time goes on, but I do want to say thank you very much for all of you who voted for Joe Biden for president. Congratulations, we did it. Now we're going to work on the Georgia Senate, help out Stacey Abrams. Her Fair Fight organization is a great one. So get on board. We've got more work to do, folks. Take care now.